Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be pulling the motor out of the 6.0. First things first, though, I got to hop in the blue truck. I got the wheel and tire off of the 300. They're back here. So I got to take these to the tire shop, get those swapped. Honestly, y'all probably already seen that video. But yes, I'll do that real quick and get back. Last night we got the bell housing bolts out of the truck. We got the power steering pump off, laid out of the way, the ground strap off of the motor, and everything else. So the only thing we still have left to do is the starter wires. But what we're going to do is lift the motor and tilt it over, get to those a little easier. So anyway, let's head to the tire shop. We'll get these dropped off. I'm just going to drop them off and come back, and then they should be ready before the end of the day. It's already 12:30, so that is, well, that's lovely. But anyway, let's get over here, drop these off real quick, come back, and get back to work. All right, so a little bit into it, and well, so here we have it. So still got to get, never mind. Yeah, still got to get that cable out. So that is that. Once we come over here, we have made a large mess in the floor. But regardless, this thing is filthy. There's going to be lots of cleaning take place, and yes. So we did get a jack under the transmission, so it is supported. Also debating on while this is out, trying to see if I can get a built transmission. We'll see. I'm debating on spending the money at the moment, because I'm currently spending lots of money at the moment. This has been a very expensive year so far. So I'm trying to see if I want to convince myself to do that while this is out. But regardless, we're working on it. So anyway, I'm going to get this over. And if you're wondering, thinking, man, your hands are awful clean, that is because I clean my hands in between touching the camera. But regardless, we're getting there. So I think we're gonna get this out. I have a bunch of stuff to do today, so I don't know if we're gonna get tore into this motor or not. We still need to get all the valve train out, the rocker boxes off, the heads off, the manifolds off, a few other things. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today, because I need to get the 300 back together. I have white truck parts that'll be here tomorrow. I have some stuff, a laser engraving job that I also need to do. We also need to check the front end on the blue truck, because there is a tie rod going out. We're trying to get new tires on it, hopefully this week, I think, if we can get to it. Busy week. But regardless, this, we're getting there with this. So like I said, we still need to get this wiring out of here. I've already mentioned it, we've already talked about it. So we need to get that out. And then we built some sort of cradle type device to set this in, and I don't remember where we put it, so we also need to get that and set it over here too. So anyway, I believe that was for, we built a cradle for something. I don't know if it was this or not, but regardless, we're gonna go ahead, finish getting this out of here, and get it set on the ground. All right, so said cradle that we built that I was talking about was not for this. So or actually, I guess we're gonna do a bunch of this on the cherry picker itself. So that is that. This thing is nasty. It's nasty. So we're gonna try to do a bunch of cleaning on this, obviously, But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the manifolds off and start tearing this thing apart. The glow plug harnesses, I don't have a tool for that. It looks like apparently the last guy didn't either, because yeah, that's that. So we're gonna see what we can do about that, because I don't have a tool and I really don't want to wait and order one. So we'll see. But I think I'm gonna powder coat the hooks, so we'll get those off. I got a pile of parts to take to sandblast, and I think I'm gonna do those, because we didn't even use those to pull the motor out of the truck. What we did is we crisscrossed a chain around through here and picked it up from there. So that worked really well, actually. But regardless, I believe we're also going to try to get the truck out of here today as well. So we'll start the cleaning process of that, because I'm going to paint the frame. But in painting the frame, I do need to tape off our powder coated pieces. That way we don't get overspray on them. So we'll do that at some point this week. It's supposed to be really nice this week. But like I said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get these manifolds off. We're going to try to get the heads off. That way we can confirm if those are the correct heads or the wrong heads and gaskets. That way we can go ahead and make arrangements for that. So anyway, like I said, we're going to get this thing tore apart. And I think we're going to see if we can at least get the heads off of this thing today. Okay, so we got the manifolds off both sides. And I wanted to mention, for the glow plug harnesses, we do not have the fancy tool. I didn't even think to order one, if we're being honest. But Harbor Freight, this does work. So we got these off. Pretty simple. So anyway, like I said, we're at least going to try to have one head off of this thing. That way we can make sure that we got the right ones. Something tells me I don't think we do, because of the injector hold down bolts, but want to make sure before we go through and do all that. So anyway, that's where we're at. So again, I think we're going to try to have this one probably off today, and then maybe this week we'll try to get the others out, because like I said, I think we're going to try to get the truck out today, so we can go ahead and start the cleaning and clean up process of this. So we're going to get back on this and like I said, work on getting this head off. All right, so found a old mud grab, kind of set this thing in, stabilize it a little bit. We pulled this head off with it in the air, which was okay. You just have to have one person hold it. And then I braced my foot against this to keep it from rolling around. But anyway, got the heads off both sides, and these are 18s, so we do have the wrong heads. So, or at least I believe. I'm gonna pick up some calipers. We're gonna make sure, but I'm pretty sure these are 18s. Regardless, here we are. So next we need to pull. I'm gonna pull the IPR out of the housing. We're gonna pull all that. We need to pull the front and rear cover, pull the flywheel, and all that stuff. I don't remember if we need to pull this or not. I have new oil pump gears for this, so like I said, I don't remember for sure if we have to pull the front cover for that. I don't remember. I'll look and see. But we do have to pull the rear cover, because we're putting a cam in this thing, and we also need to pull the branch tubes. So that is that. But this motor looks actually really nice for the miles that the truck has on it. So I don't know if maybe somebody's been in here and done a bunch of stuff to this. I have no clue. But regardless, it does look fairly clean. So pretty happy about that. As far as in here goes, like I said, we are going to get the truck out and we're going to get this cleaned up. And I'm going to be painting the inside of the frame. We've already done the outside, minus on top here. So we're going to get off all the red taped up. We're going to get the purple taped up, and I'm going to paint everything else. Just to kind of clean things up, make it look a little nicer. So that is that. We did look at the gaskets, and there's no like super noticeable place where it blew a head gasket, but these are MLS gaskets, so I wonder if it blew in between the layers. I don't know, but regardless, that's where we're at. So I am very tired. I had to sleep for like 2 hours last night. And then, like I said, it's been a busy, just all year's been super busy. But I think we're going to call it here. So I think next we need to clean the shop floor. And we're going to get the truck out of here for that. Because, like I said, we're going to do this. So it just kind of makes sense to go ahead and get the thing out of here. If we're being honest. So that is that. I believe I'm going to call and get suggestions on transmissions and see what we're going to be looking at for that. But regardless, we have everything all apart. The shop is a filthy mess. We've got parts. The whole truck bed's full. We got the rocker boxes back here. I mean, it's a mess in here, but we are making progress. So, like I said, I believe the next video we're gonna get back here. We're gonna arrange a bunch of stuff, or rearrange a bunch of stuff, rather, and get everything out. That's going to powder. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow and do that. Anyway, that was call 300 tires done. But I'm going to sort through all this, see what we're going to powder, what we're going to leave, and what we're just going to clean up. And we will go from there. But we're going to get a bunch of that stuff sorted. That way stuff's not banging off of each other and falling over and making a mess while we pull this out of here. Because we are going to pull this with the tractor up to the house. And we're going to do all this up there. So I do need to get a bunch of brake clean and some other stuff. We do got a bunch of degreaser, so we'll get this all taken care of. I do have paint, so we'll get that painted up. I do need to tie this up somewhere out of the way, that way we don't run over it. And that'll be that. So anyway, guys, I think that is going to be a wrap for this one. So if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.